My twin brother used my identity to take out loans and destroyed my credit, then asked me to lie to investigators because we're family and it would ruin his life. Our parents are begging me not to press charges. I found out by accident. I was applying for a mortgage with my fiancée last month. We'd been saving for years, had stable jobs, decent income. The loan officer's expression shifted while reviewing my application. She asked if I'd recently taken out several personal loans and opened multiple credit cards. I said no. She showed me my credit report. My score was 510. It had been over 756 months earlier. There were accounts I'd never opened, loans I'd never taken, thousands in missed payments and collections. My entire financial identity had been destroyed. I felt sick staring at that screen, watching my future crumble in real time. The mortgage was denied instantly. I knew immediately who'd done it. My identical twin brother, Jason. Jason and I are 31. We've always been close, or I thought we were. We look exactly alike, same voice, same mannerisms. Growing up, we used to joke about switching places. As adults, we'd remained tight, talking multiple times a week, having dinner regularly. I trusted him completely. But over the past 2 years, Jason had been struggling. He'd started a business that failed, gone through an expensive divorce, made some bad investments. He'd asked me for loans a few times, small amounts I'd given him without hesitation. I thought I was helping my brother through a rough patch. I didn't realize he was stealing my entire identity. I confronted him that evening, showed up at his apartment with printed copies of the credit report. At first he denied it, but I pushed. Finally, he broke down, admitted he'd been using my information to take out personal loans, open credit cards, even finance a car. Said he'd meant to pay everything back before I noticed, that it was supposed to be temporary, that his business was about to turn around. The total was over $60,000, $2 years of systematic fraud. My own brother had been destroying my financial life while looking me in the eye at family dinners and pretending everything was fine. I told him I was reporting it to the police and the credit bureaus. He panicked, begged me not to, said if I pressed charges, he'd be arrested for identity theft and fraud. He'd go to prison. His career would be over. He works in finance, ironically, and a felony would destroy any chance of working in the industry again. He'd lose everything. We're twins, he kept saying. We're family. You can't do this to me. I told him he'd already done it to me. That I couldn't buy a house, couldn't get approved for anything, that my credit was annihilated, that my fiancé and I had to postpone our entire future because of what he'd done. He cried and promised he'd fix it, said he'd make payments, work out a plan, do whatever it took, but I'd need to claim the accounts were mine, and that I'd just fallen behind on payments. Essentially, I'd have to take responsibility for his fraud and destroy my credit further while he slowly paid me back. If he ever actually did, I refused. Told him I was filing a police report the next day. Then my parents got involved. Jason called them immediately, and they showed up at my apartment that night. My mother was in tears, my father angry. They said I was overreacting, that Jason made a mistake, but he was still my brother, my twin. That pressing charges would ruin his entire life over money that could eventually be repaid. My father actually said, "You'd send your own brother to prison over dollars and cents." I pointed out those dollars and cents represented my entire financial future. That I couldn't buy a home, that my fiancé was questioning our relationship because of this mess, that I'd spent years building good credit that Jason destroyed in months. My mother said families work things out privately. That involving the police was cruel and vindictive. She begged me to think about what this would do to Jason, to our family, to them. Said they'd help mediate, that we could set up a payment plan, that prison would accomplish nothing except revenge. Jason sent a long text saying he was sorry, that he'd hit rock bottom and made desperate choices, but that he was still my twin brother, that we'd shared everything since birth, a womb, a childhood, a life, and that I couldn't throw that away. That if I loved him at all, I'd give him a chance to make this right without destroying his future. My fiancé says I should prosecute, that this is serious fraud and Jason needs to face real consequences, that my parents enabling him is exactly why he thought he could get away with this. But they're my family. Jason is my twin, and part of me wonders if I'm about to destroy my brother's entire life over something that could theoretically be fixed another way. Am I wrong for wanting to press charges?